Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now this video I had to redo because it was supposed to come out last week, but the audio came out awful, and I mean just I couldn't clean it up, so I'm having to redo this. And yeah, so anyway, what we're going to be showing you guys, and by we I mean me, is the farms I'm using in my survival world. So if you guys remember, I was going to put a link to the description as to how to build these, and here's a video. So this being the watermelon and pumpkin farm. Now on this one, the first time I recorded this, I didn't include the hoppers down there, so they're staying up there. And over here with the sugarcane farm, I figured I might as well just show you guys that you can make this with bamboo. So let's get started. Alright, so everything you need goes as follows. Okay, so for the watermelon pumpkin farm, by this exact design, mind you. So it's going to end up looking exactly like this. No ifs, ands, or buts, but you guys are welcome to modify it any way you want to fit your needs. So let's see what we need. So we need, hold up. Alright, we're going to need 3 observers, 10 regular pistons, 10 note blocks, 3 blocks of any kind. I just preferred using the birch wood because it looked nice. 20 hoppers. Yep. 20 hoppers. 1 chest. Now personally I like to go with 3 melon and 1 pumpkin, but I believe pumpkin has a higher trade value with the villagers. So you know, do what you will with that. Duplicate. Wow. Guess I wasn't fully ready. 1 minecart with the hopper, 15 rails, 1 button, and 1 lever, and at least 3 buckets of water. And I mean, I feel like I don't need to explain this, but the 3, because with that way, fill up 3, and then you can cover this a lot faster. So, and before I forget, you do need 1 tool for this. I mean, besides the pick or the dirt, depending whatever it is you're building on. But because you do need to till everything, at least 1 hoe. So, here I've gone ahead and just kind of built the outline that we're going to be using. Essentially, this right here is going to be the canal, kind of like a moat for the water. And right here is where we're going to be putting all our redstone stuff. So we're going to start off with the hoppers. And we're going to place them in a line right here, like this. All the ones on the side here, you're going to want to hit shift and make sure that they're hitting the hopper in front of them, like so. You're going to do that with all of these, and then with the ones right here, just make sure they connect to any one hopper. You're going to fill these 3 holes up with water. After that, you're going to put dirt on every single block that has a hopper. Alright, so now that we have that done, it's a matter of filling this up with water. And from there, just got to till the ground and X, kind of like an X formation, just diagonal. These ones we don't till because that's where the melons and the pumpkins will be growing, so they're gonna lose that as it is. Now for this next part, I don't know how legit it is, but I've heard that in order to increase the efficiency for pumpkins and melons, you got to increase how much tilled soil is around them. So just in case, I did this, but it's not completely mandatory. So let's go ahead and grab our seeds. Melon and pumpkin. Okay, and let's plant pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. Okay, we have all that done. Get rid of those. Alright, so this next part, it kind of depends how you want to do it. Okay, so let's say, let's pretend this right here is that area right there. Now, if you do want to save yourself some iron, some gold, you don't have to do it this way. In fact, you can just put a hopper right here. and make it all travel that way. And you just keep doing that until you get to your chest, and it will still all funnel to your chest. So let's say, as pretend this is all the way over here, even the ones that the pumpkins that fall over here will end up right there. See? Alright, so the next thing you want to do is place your observers facing, oh my gosh, okay, here we go, facing the actual stem of the plant. Because that way they can pick up the change and it'll cause a reaction. Then you're going to put your pistons down right along, well, around, just surround your servers with them. Alright, now once you've surrounded it all with the pistons, grab your note blocks and place one on top of every single piston. For some reason, this is the only way that I know that it actually works, but whenever it'll pick up a change, it should react. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so that's fine, but you guys get the picture. Oh wait, that's right. Sorry. Okay, now you guys get the idea. Like that. So now all we got to do is put in the railroad system for our, the tracks that we're going to be using. And let's see, we just need these and a lever. So we went ahead and built ourselves a little tunnel, I guess you could call it. And right here, you need to put a chest and a hopper on top of it. I'm gonna have to destroy the wall. I'm gonna do this on the other side. Okay. Anyway, so that's what you need to do right there. After which, you need to, all you gotta do is put down, okay, here we go. Just gotta put down the tracks, like so. I did it in the wrong spot. Okay, now that that's fixed, you're going to put the rails all the way down through here, like so. And just with an extra space to give it room to bounce back, put your lever down and turn it on. The one thing I would say about the lever is that you want to make sure this one doesn't turn on. So with mine, I put it a little too far, so let's put it right here and turn that one off. And let's see, let's restart it. Okay, there we go. So now that one will not be turned on, so we can go ahead and place our cart there. And now all we need is the button. Bam, and it's gonna go in and do all the collecting for us. As you can see, it went ahead and collected, well, everything that was already grown, which means we got 1 pumpkin and 8 melon slices. So that's how you build this little farm. I will say this though, I mean, just a quick little side note. If you want to keep this thing running at all times, like say as an AFK farm, you can just put a lever and keep it turned on at all times. It'll still drop things off. Let's see if we can see that. and okay. It'll still drop things off. It just won't be stationary. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but personally I like to stop it to let it drop everything off. But that's more of a personal thing. Now, time for the sugarcane / bamboo farm. Now, just the way that I set it up, as you can see, there's a lot of loss. Because, see how much we got here. I can't even pick that stuff up. But we lost 16, and we are gaining 26. So we're losing about 10. Alright? Yeah. Which isn't great, but keep in mind, I just built it this way so you guys could see how it works. So the way this one works, let's go ahead and close this part off right here so you guys can see it in all its glory, is whenever sugarcane grows past this block, it'll trigger all of that, all the pistons, and launch sugarcane out that way. In which case it'll land inside the hopper. By the way, I would block this off because some items will just fly off the thing. They pick up too much speed for some reason. But anyway, you go ahead and block that off and you'll have the items right here. Same thing with this one. Except for because bamboo can grow a little taller, I went ahead and let it absorb higher blocks. So in this case it'll be like that and drop. Everything that made it will go that way. And yeah, I mean, if you really don't want this to be such a high loss, I wouldn't build it as to be, I'd build it exactly like this one is what I'm saying. That way you get everything. That time we only lost 7 since we closed it up more. But I mean, you guys get the picture. So let's see what we need to build this. Alright, so items per farm. So the items I'm about to list off is per each farm. So this is one farm. This is another farm. I'm just going to give you the items of what you need for one farm. If you want to make both, you need to double all this. So we need, let's throw that away real fast. 1 observer, check. 7 pistons. You can do 8 actually, but I like to go with 7, at least for this demo. About 11 pieces of redstone, 1 water bucket, 7 of either or, sugarcane or bamboo, depending what your farm is going to be. And no exact number, but it helps to have these to prevent loss, and that's just whatever you're building it with. For example, like right here, when I built up the wall, the loss went from 10 to about 8. But like I said, if you build it this way, you really lose a lot less. The server I play on, I lose like maybe 5 per growing session, and some of them grow pretty huge. So let's get into building this. So the way to build this is really simple. I'm just going to show you this design because for me, I think that's the most efficient out of the two. So I'm just going to show you one design, but it's replicatable for any and all of them. See, for this one, to build it higher, I need more redstone, and it's less efficient. When it's right here, it's a lot more efficient, even with the bamboo. So we need, right there, and bam, 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 bam. Okay, so the way that I like to build these farms is just placing the sand all the way to where the water stops flowing. From there, we got to build down. Oh, wait, you need 1 hopper and 1 chest. I forgot to include that in here. 1 hopper and 1 chest. Which might be why I had that there. But anyway, 1 hopper and 1 chest. So all the way down here, you're going to go ahead and put your chest. Hopper up top, on top of it. That goes too low. So, chest and hopper. And then you just build yourself a little stairway to get to the actual stuff. Anywho, right here, just got to build this up a little so you can go ahead and place the pistons, all of which will be facing this way. Well, whichever way towards the water. From there, you got to place some kind of block behind the pistons, and that's just for the redstone. Now you're gonna have to pick one of these. Which one doesn't really matter. You just got to place the observer on top of it, like so. So just to make sure it works. And that's because I haven't put the redstone down. So be sure you put redstone down before you test your stuff. Okay, now let's check if this works. And it does, which is great. All we got to do now is cover everything up. Like so. Alright, once it's covered, all that's left is just you planting whatever it is you're growing. And just for a quick demo, let's increase all of this real fast. Boom, 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 and let's see if this all works. You can see there was significantly less loss. A 4 bamboo. Actually, let's find out how much loss. Let's see. We have 1 sugarcane, 1, 2, 4 bamboo out of 2, 4, 6, 8. It's about half. Oh, anyway, bamboo grows fast enough that this loss doesn't really matter. The sugarcane's the one that you should worry about. But out of 8, every 2 you're gonna lose. That ain't bad. Now let's make sure everything went in here, and it did. Oh, and one last note with the melon farm. Every time you hear a note like that, is because it'll be because a plant grew and the pistons got triggered. See? I don't know. Here, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna sit here for a minute so you guys can see what I mean. Okay, and just like that, that's how it all works. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see future videos similar to these ones. And I will see you guys next time.